So what I'm doing here is I'm using this is the first time I'm using my video camera, and looks like I got to it before Snobby before Hard Life did. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a video for Snobby, and I think this one is full, so I'm going to go ahead and show him what to look for and what is inside of a PC. So here we go. Aim you back down. So you can see, I know this is a little up close and personal, folks, but my desk over there is quite full. So I may pull this off and might not be able to do nothing with it, but we will see what happens. Whether we got full PC or not so much PC. So here we got stuff here, Snobby, and I've never pulled this apart. I'm wondering if this was some type of server, because it seems to be, well, maybe not. I guess there's only one hard drive. Okay, yeah, it's not. It's just different than I've seen before. So, but it's got all these thingies here. Pull this off. Well, I didn't pull nothing off, something fell down. So what do we do in that case? Does it pop off? Yes, it does. Just like that. Look at that. It pops right off. So there's the thingy. This is what I unscrewed. Don't know what that is. It's plastic, I guess. I don't know. Alright. So this is the inside, Snobby, and I think you can sort of see what I'm pulling out there. Right here is some buttons, and you'll see clips on each side, and you pop out the RAM. This particular RAM here is doesn't say, so whatever. And what you can use off this is these IC chips have a higher gold content than a regular IC chip does, so you can use them for, you know, IC chips. There's gold fingers right there, or you can pull them up all in a lot and you can sell them on eBay. Alright, next we have, let me figure it out, this right here is just your regular, it's not a modem or anything like that, it's your regular thing. You plug your phone lines into it, and this is what got you your computer and stuff like that. Again, not much on here. There is one IC chip and some gold fingers. Next in line we have this, I believe, yep, is your video card. Okay, this is what your monitors plug into or not. This probably is not a good one. Alright, matter of fact, I probably know that it's pretty junk. What you get on here is some IC chips and your gold fingers. Over here, underneath this fan, there's a little aluminum heatsink, and there should be a chip. I don't know if it will be a gold chip or not. I can check it in a hurry if I can have my tools out. I wasn't really prepared. I didn't think I had room to do this today. Well, alright, just snap that off. Snap that off. Pull that out. And there's your aluminum heatsink, and it is not a gold corner chip. It's just actually a worthless chip. So you got your gold fingers, a couple chips there, aluminum heatsink, a couple chips on the back, and voila, that's basically the end of it. Alright, then you got right here is your power supply. Now me, I don't personally have a place to get rid of them. So what I've been doing is I discombobulate all my wires here. Okay. And then I take and go right down there and find my, I believe those are on the bottom. I have this big pair of cable cutters. Alright, and I go right down in there and just cut all the cables right off of the power supply, and then I will leave the power supply unit right inside the steel box. Let me pull everything off here. We've got a couple things that need to be snipped up there in order to get them. Snip down there. Snip it over here. Unplug it there. And when you cut it, you got this whole big thing of wire. Then you can clean up all the ends off of it and stuff like that. And just throw it right into your wire. Alright. Then you got your ribbon wire, which may or may not have gold tips inside of that. I just cut them off and throw the ribbon wire separate than my other wire because those are two different prices. So got all your ribbon wire in there to pull out. Set those down there for now. Then you got a fan in here, which depending on your scrapyard, it may or may not take it. I'm not sure if mine's going to, so I pull them out and then I throw my fan into an e-waste thing that I take back down to the dump, and they'll take any e-waste off my hands for free because I take stuff from them. So fan down there. Alright, might be a couple extra wires kicking around on some stuff. And you wanna see which way to, these probably go inward if I can do it. There's your hard drive. You've watched E-Waste Mike and everybody else pull enough of these off. This one is a 40 gig hard drive, not very big, but it's still a hard drive to tear apart. And then here we got something that don't seem to want to come out. Well, let's see. This thing's going. Well, I guess I'll have to figure out how to get them out afterwards. Basically, right here you got two, these are DVD drives, and then down here you got a 3.5-inch floppy, and then there'll be some wires that connect to this, and these have some gold pins inside of it and some wire on the back side of it. We'll try to get those out in a minute, but for now I'll just go ahead, grab my screw gun, pull out the screws I see that are visible that will be stopping it. And of course there's always one that you don't see at first. There it is. Now we pull out, we got the motherboard. I'll get onto that in a minute. Well, each one comes out differently. There's a couple things there you can take out of it. And there you have that part. I'll dig into it later. And I got a little bit more time. I don't want to make this video too thick. Now you've got your motherboard. This is a red motherboard. It's got all your components on it. Those right there are gold pins. Okay, these are gold IDE pins. And then underneath here will be your that's what will be under there. Your CPU will be under here. This one here. Figure out how it comes out. Well, comes out that way this time. Alright. This one here is a copper and aluminum heatsink. You can take some screws and pull off this metal part and the fan, and you'll have a copper and aluminum heatsink. You can separate the copper, or you can just throw it into copper aluminum stuff. And then the CPU is right here. Just pull that little arm, pop it up, and trust me, this is just a green fiber CPU, nothing special. We're just going to throw that in and salvage the pins from it later. Then we got another heat sink here. Will pop off. And underneath that is just strictly an aluminum heat sink. Underneath that copper heat sink, aluminum heat sink, we got a copper topped gold chip. The copper top is not as good as just the regular. It has copper inside of the BGA, which means it's not going to have as much gold, but it will have gold in it. But this is a copper top one. And then we got a couple more heat sinks there that we can just take the screwdriver, pop right off where it should. It should reveal. Yeah, that's got some sort of two capacitors under it. You have to like open them to see if it is anything. But again, you get another perfectly fine copper heatsink. The other one's got the same thing in it. I don't know why those are heat synced up. And then other than that, you got some of your IC chips. You got some MLCCs down in there. Gold pins over here. 2 crystal oscillators. Got a battery which needs to be popped out. I'll pop it out later. And then some do and some don't, and this one doesn't. There's nothing on the back side. So there you have it, Mr. Snobby. One computer teardown on what's inside. The only variance is it could be a better video card, it could be a worse video card, it could be an integrated video card, it might even have a sound card in it, which those are pretty big too for, you know, bigger stereo systems and things like that. So that is what's inside a computer. Hope I helped you out, Snobby, and enjoy. And anybody else watching, you have a good day.